Okay guys, let's come back. So now we have two different reference here. This is the original that we use. So let's try to make this a single piece, and then on the roof we will trim it out. So and we can join them later. So we're gonna build exactly like this, maybe slightly variant. Now on this indentation, we're gonna try to mimic that too. Okay, so now what we need to do though, we're gonna have to build separate first, and then we will combine them together because that would be easier. So I'm gonna move this away. Okay, so at this moment, I'm gonna hide the mesh. Where is the mesh? Okay. Somehow after we let me select that. That's a group tire. That's there. I'm gonna be inside. Oh, that's okay. I know what it is. So that was. Let me remove that. Delete layers. Okay. It's just because of we also has that. Let's delete history. Alt Shift D, and I'm gonna add into mesh layers. So now when I here we go. So we're gonna put this inside there. Okay, and now this is what we left off. Okay, at this moment I think we should, because we're gonna connect that. So let me bring that as a template. So what we need to do is let's delete face. Let's press 1. And I'm gonna turn off that. Here we go. I'm gonna delete that. The reason is so that we have less work later. And now oops, I think okay. So we're gonna add. Now let's cut, multi-cut, and based on the reference I think we can cut that. It's about that thick. It might be too much. Hold on, let me, how about right there? Okay, so now we're gonna extrude it, switch to selection tool, and we already done this trimming. We could remove that trim for a moment. Oop. Not trim, sorry, the stop continuity. So let's remove that so that we have less selection. Now we need to select like this. Okay, and we're gonna just extrude it. Now we can turn on move to instead, hold shift and then drag, and then make the center line straight like this. So I scale it, and then I'm gonna press F, font view. So I will move this close to there as much as I possible, and let's make it a little more even. That one, switch vertex, grab that, and I'm gonna scale it so that they are single plane, so when we mirror it we'll have no gap. And I'm gonna just eyeballing it to that. I can use middle mouse drag. Can you guys see? Because I highlight that axis X, and when I use middle mouse I can slide them. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab that and push it upward. There we go. A little bit higher is okay, because this is will be kind of tucking in there, because this section will the shade will cover it later. Okay, so template again, and I think this is good. So next thing we need to cut in the middle. There we go. So that we can push it up to create a little curve. Now this section, if I press 3, it would look like this. No big deal. Press 1 and delete the face right here. Okay. And now if we press 3 again, we're gonna have to stop continuity. Multi-cut. Press 1. I'm gonna cut right there and right here. So now press 3. Look like this. And if you want it to be a little more closer, you gonna have to cut this way, right there. So now more sharp now. There we go. So now I think if we mirror it, it will connect, but we don't need to mirror it yet. Well, I can play a little bit mirror. Here we go. So it looked like this. I'm gonna undo because not done yet, because we're gonna have to connect the shade to there. So now we're gonna work on the shade. So I'm gonna just use that part, and we can delete one side. Oops, sorry, my symmetry is on. There's certain section that symmetry working, but some are not. So this time we don't need. There we go. Okay. So now the mirror will. Well, let's do the mirror first because it's already there, right? Okay. So I'm gonna mirror it. Here we go. Oh, be careful. Select only one object. Mirror. Here we go. So it's connected, and I'm gonna extrude. Just extrude it. Push forward. So that will be a glass. And then the glass we can move in a little bit. I'm gonna modify center pivot. Move in. Here we go. It's a little overlapping. Push it in like that. Now if I press 3, okay, so press 1 back, I think we can push it down a little bit. Just let it penetrate it. Okay, don't move left and right. For left and right, you need to grab the vertices on the side instead and scale it up until it's penetrated inside the frame there. Okay, I think that's good. And you don't need to press 3 because the glass are kind of straight line, so it can be 1. Okay, so now this section we need to extend. So the easy way is we're gonna just move this forward like that. There we go. Now when you move it though, let's check on the side. Can you see this line? I want you to maintain the trajectory. There we go. So grab that. Make sure so that they become continuity. There we go. Just like that for now. Okay. So right now, later on, I can press 1 on this, delete history, Alt Shift D. Okay. We will have to rework on the trimming later. Okay. So in this case, I would. Oops. Sorry. Selection, edge. We could remove that and this one temporarily. I mean, you might have a question. So why do we remove? Why do we? Sorry. Why do we remove it? Because later on we're gonna connect them, right? Somewhere there. So we have to cut. And those lines we can cut them later. We 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 kind of what do you call that? Well, sorry, you will see. So right now we need to split more multi-cut. So basically we're gonna have to make this line right here straight up. So now let me look quick. We're gonna have to connect this section later. Okay, so let's extrude it. Okay, so now we're gonna prepare this. Oop. Let's extrude, and I'm gonna push in just a little bit. How about like that? Now we need to fix something, so reverse, and we're gonna get rid of the face right here because we're gonna mirror them, right? So now we need to make the base on the bottom same level. So I'm gonna turn on move to and gonna just push. There we go. And then make some adjustment right here so that it looks a little better right there. There we go. Now on this section you can just scale like this so that they're flat line. You can also do the same on the bottom right there. Okay. And then the rest of them, this one I'm gonna push it down a little bit because I want the trajectory from there to here has the same trajectory. And actually this section, I mean, you could, no, we can just leave it there, that's okay. So now, okay, it looked like this. So let me template that. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Let's remove and template. There we go. So now we're gonna have to connect that to there. Can you see? That's the space. So I'm gonna grab that, push it in. I just want to have a little more thickness. I mean, we could even do like this, but based on the picture though, it's not. It's quite thin right there, quite thin. So gonna move it right around there. But then we're gonna have to rework on this section right there. So basically, let me see. There are two ways we can do this. Let's make things a little easier. Let's just move this section instead. So I'm gonna have to grab the edge right there, like that. That's easier. Here we go. Okay. So, and now I think I can remove this line temporary first so that we have less connection there. You see? Look like that. Okay. And now we're gonna have to cut this. So let's go to object mode. Oops, sorry, here we go. Go to object mode, and I want you to do this. We're gonna do multi-cut, but on the side view. So shift right mouse click, multi-cut, and you're gonna click and drag like this, and I hold shift key, you can see like that. And when I let go, it cuts the straight line. So we wanted to cut it from here. Here we go. Oh. So you might need to zoom in a little bit more. Start it from, oh, that's too far. Too close. Start it, click and hold shift and cut. Oops, sorry. It's on edge. So I have to undo. You have to be on object mode. Shift right mouse click, multi-cut. Object mode again, I'm sorry. And select, shift, multi-cut, here we go. And now, here we go. So we cut like that. So it means we are preparing so that we can connect. So now you need to come back to this section and we need to cut right around there. So right here. Okay. So that we can combine them. And they are not perfectly matched yet, but it's okay. Okay. We're gonna combine them, but we do not do it now because we need to rework on this section. So at this area though, you could create a little more slope by moving this backward. But when you move it, here we go. Can you see the trajectory change again? So, and what I should do though, I should move it on that plane. So, up, turn on move to shift, hold W click, W left mouse click, axis custom, set to face and set to this face. And I'm gonna look at on this side so that we maintain trajectory. And I'm gonna shift a little bit. And I am checking on the I think that's, let me look, hold on, let me look quick. Hold on, let me undo quick. I think we don't have to do that, sorry. We need to, we wanted to, let me try 3. Okay, no. There's one back. I think it's whole thing here. One moment. Okay guys, so I think we need to move this section downward a little more. So I'm gonna just grab it, turn on move to, and let's move to create a little slope. Press 3. I think that's better. Okay. So now we got that span. And next thing we're gonna prep this section right there. But to prep this section, I think if we do both sides would be easier, because otherwise, this is what I was thinking. See, if I select these surfaces and then I extrude and then I offset it, let's say 0.5 or how about 1. Now the problem is right here. Can you see that? We don't want that. So I'm gonna undo. So this is what we should do. We mirror it and then we're gonna delete them later. So now when I mirror, I didn't fix the center part correctly. So let me undo. Go to vertex, grab that vertices, and right there. So can you see it's not straight line? So we need to do straight line like that. And we can move a little bit. Here we go. So now, when I do mirror geometry, is correct. So, oops. I forgot to check that trajectory again when we move. So now, well, I'm gonna double click my move to and symmetry X. Here we go. So that is symmetry there. So basically I wanted to have a similar trajectory. Here we go. Now this section, I think this is okay. We can just leave it there. Okay. So now we can select this. Oh, we want to extrude both. So I think it's time to, at this moment, let's turn this off. Okay. And you might have to reselect it again. Alright. Extrude it and then offset. I think we can offset at 1. I think 1, that might be good enough. See that part, that's what we're trying to do right there. Okay. So, and I think that's good. So if we press 3, it would look like this. We have to do a lot of stop continuity. So now, because we want it to be indents in, so extrude one more time, and then now you can push in just a little bit. Don't push too much. Here we go. And if you like, you can do a little offset, like 0.1. So that is kind of a little bevel. And let's press 3, see how it looks. If I turn that off, now you get that shape, right? When we add more, when we stop continuity more, it will look okay. So press 1 back. So now it's time to get rid of that side. Select the face and delete. So now we're going to combine this. Okay. To combine it, we need to do a little more work. So delete history, Alt Shift D, and I'm going to face transform, modify face. The reason is so that I can move this up. Let me modify, my pivot point is down there. I'm going to press D, move. I want it to snap to one of these vertex. You can do it like that. Here we go. So now when I move it out, this is what we need. We need to delete this section because that will connect this area. Here we go. So now I'm gonna bring, because I already face transform, I can zero this out. It come back. So basically we need to combine, but turn on poly display, border edges, select that one, border edges, so that we can see the border. If I switch to 4, can you see that's the border? We need to combine them. So select both, shift right mouse click, combine. Now we can select vertices there, and I think we could grab the bottom part, the frame, and snap. Let me think quick. Well, just do this, might be easier, and then we move around a little bit. So merge vertices, merge center, select, and I'm gonna press G because repeat the 2. So once again, shift right mouse click, merge center, and then press G. Now they have become 1. So let's check, see if it offset. It's not that bad. I think I'm gonna let it go. So now they become a single object. There we go. And if I press 3, it would look like this. So at this moment, we're gonna have to do stop continuity. So first, multi-cut, we stop at the end. And I think I should stop right there too. Here we go. Press 3, see how it looks. Here we go. So a little curve there, that's good. press 1 back, and now right here, so you can stop there and stop right here inside, and that one, and this. Now this section, let's see, if I stop that, let's stop inside there, right there. Here we go. Let me three. So that's a little sharper. That's good, because avoid stop continuity that can cause the this section. Right there. Now I'm gonna cut more right there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If I cut there, that might be too sharp. Let me just cut the inside there. Right there. Here we go. Let's press 3. You have to do little by little until you get what you wanted. I think we could trim that a little bit. Right here. Press 3. So can you see now? That might not be what you want. Well, let me undo. I think I am checking. It seems like I'm missing something right here. It should be more curved there. That's what I missed. So I cut there. I'm gonna grab these and I'm gonna push it out. Outward. Press 3. See how it looks? That might be a little too close there. Okay. Let me undo quick. Don't cut it yet. I forgot. Need to be cut in the middle. Like that. And now we're gonna have to move that edges so that they kind of curve. A little bit of curve. Okay, press 3 again. I think at this moment this might be too sharp right there. The only thing that I'm missing is I think that might be too sharp right there. If I delete this is what I can do. I can grab that and this one, that one. I can separate it a little bit like this. So if I press 3, can you see? Now they are more curved there. Can you see? So that might be something that we should do. Move that edge a little bit down. I can kind of rotate. I mean, how about this? Let's cut it, because moving afterward is too much work. So we can just cut them straight line like this, and then we subtract that line. Same here. Multi-cut. Gonna cut from there to here. And then okay. Let's press 3 again. I think I like this one. If these are too round, we're gonna have to add more segment. Okay. So right now I'm gonna just let it go for now. And we might have to come back though. We'll see. So delete history, and then I'm gonna mirror. Boom. And by the way, my mirror setting is this. Merge, bounding box, merge, border vertex. Now, you might need to press 1 and check. See if the border, let's say, if these lines are merging together, 2 of them, you need to turn off, do nothing, and then manually merge it, okay? So, but mine is good. so I don't need to do that. So I'm gonna delete history, Alt Shift D, and I'm gonna save. This in as what number I am. Number 3. Okay, C. Here we go. So at the moment we done this, and I'm gonna stop this video and then I'm gonna create another one. Okay, so and before I stop, let's zoom in, press 3 again, deselect. If I turn off this, it's look like this. There we go, a single piece. And now this section is actually slightly different. It's okay, it's just a little variant. It's actually have to push this down a little more, and we can actually we can't, because I didn't plan it. I mean, I could do a little more, you know, we could actually blend this together there. No, leave it there, it's okay, just for this semester, so that we shorter time. So we're gonna press 3 again, so this is it. Okay, all right, that's it for this video.